I'm reading through Romans chapter 8, and I want to pick up at verse 9 where I left off in our last session. It says, but you are not in the flesh, but in the Ruach, if so be that the Spirit of Yahuwah dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit or the Ruach of Mashiach, he is none of his. And if Mashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Ruach, or the Spirit, is alive because of righteousness. You know, one of the things that I noticed when I was born of the Ruach many years ago, one of the things that I noticed, and I really didn't know a whole lot about the scriptures, but when I was born of the Ruach, one of the things that I noticed, that I felt alive for the first time in my life, not really knowing that that's what the scripture teaches, that those that have been born of the Ruach HaKodesh are now alive unto Yahuwah. And that, I even said that out of my own mouth, not knowing really what I was saying, that I feel alive for the first time. Maybe you have experienced what I'm talking about, knowing that, you know, that before you and I received the Mashiach, before we received him, we were dead. But it says here that the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit of the Ruach is alive because of righteousness. Now, whose righteousness is it speaking of? It's not talking about your righteousness or my righteousness, for our righteousness are as filthy rags, as the scripture declares. No, it's talking about his righteousness. See, he has given us his righteousness. For him who knew no sin became sin for us, that we might be made the righteousness of Yahuwah in him. See, it's in his righteousness that we stand justified before Yahuwah. That's why we can come boldly to the throne of grace or favor, that we may obtain mercy and find his favor to help in time of need. See, that'll bring confidence and boldness to you, recognizing that when we have a need, that we can come to our Father, not in our own righteousness, but in the righteousness of the Mashiach, and we can come boldly to the throne of favor and find his favor to help us in time of need. May Yahuwah's blessings be upon the reading of his word to you today. Shalom.